The mind of Peyton Manning playing in the NFL. Tom Brady, the way he thinks the game through. I compare you to that. Did you have that same kind of fascination in other sports with the great players that were similar to you in basketball?
Yeah. We used to get together. I remember the first time I met Peyton was at an Orlando Magic game, '99. He came in the locker room, and we were just getting started.
Nice
so I was just asking questions about his process and stuff, and he started going to, like, mock cover 2 and and I was like, and he went on for like a good 5 minutes. When he was done, I said, Peyton, I don't understand anything you just said, right? But he spoke at a level of detail that was beyond fascinating.
You were impressed by that?
Yes, which then leads to more questions. Like Tom and I talk often about that stuff too, and how much we love the game, how much we love the process and the attention to every little detail. It's fun to be around, no matter the industry.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Lillard the 1 with McCollum at the 2. Evan Turner is out there with Aminu, and it's Nurkic in its center. Ingram with the steal. Pass to Rondo. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Caldwell Pope's got himself on the board with 3 there.
I think Caldwell Pope has done a nice job developing into a legit deep ball threat.
With a floater. McCollum, no good.
Boy, the defense did an awesome job there, Kevin. Big time work. Really distracting him, throwing off the shot. That's how you do it on D.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And the shot goes in. McCollum's got his first 2 points of the night.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Rebound by the Trailblazers. This, of course, their first opportunity to play the Lakers.
Yeah, and they came out with a W every time they played this squad last year. A stark contrast drawn between the conference's haves and have-nots.
Guys, they deserve a lot of credit for not losing focus and letting one slip away. And they came to play every time, and I expect that'll be the case tonight.
Yeah, and those illegal screens have really become a point of emphasis for the officials.
And it seems like they've been more than willing to crack down on those. Makes it tough to get as physical as you'd like to out there.
And Kobe, one aspect that always stood out about your career and dedication was your work ethic. What motivated you to continue to work hard, even into your last year in the NBA, when your body sometimes would say, no more work, right? No more work.
Yeah, I love the process. I love the process more than the actual game, because it's a puzzle. You have to figure out how things are going to work. Okay, my ankles won't loosen up. How do I get them to loosen up? Right? Contrast therapy, stretch, modalities, strength training. Right? So it's a constant
that would
puzzle.
take hours and hours and hours.
Yeah. Very tedious things, but it's like a quest. You're trying to figure out what's going to work. Right? It's the little challenges along the way that always kept me interested.
Rondo passes to Ingram. McGee is screen on Aminu. Here's Ingram. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And really, guys, I can't put a ceiling on Ingram. I mean, with his length and his shooting stroke and work ethic, this is a guy who I think has the potential to be truly great.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Roof shots.
First free throw is good.
And guys, really no ceiling on Ingram. This is a guy who has the potential to be a truly great player before it's all done.
So he gets them both. Portland leading. McCollum with the ball. Screen by Nurkic. McCollum, no good.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Textbook defense all around. Nice job at contesting the shot without fouling, and that's how you do it. Well done.
Here's Ingram. Nurkic with the block. That's a 2 from Lillard. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. And Kobe, you think about playing the game. You don't miss the physical side of it, but I know the mental side was so big for you, especially as your career went on.
Well, yeah. Well, every season was a new puzzle, right? So it's, as a leader of the team, it's not so much about yourself. You have to put that to the side and think about how to put together the puzzle for your teammates. How do you put them in the situation where they're reaching their max potential?
Yes.
Right? That's what gets the championship done. So every season is exciting because the puzzle is new, right? The emotions, the goals that your teammates have are all new. And so you have to figure out how can you put them in the best possible position to be successful and in turn help us win a championship.
It's a great explanation. You throw good, Damian Lillard.
Lillard is really a force of nature. I mean, an incredible talent who torches just about everybody with his scoring ability.
No good on the second free throw. Lakers trail by 5. Here's Rondo, and it's sent back by Turner. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That is his first foul of the game. Here is McGee. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, his defensive quickness sets him apart.
The Lakers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Yeah, last season, around 71% of the free throws made. And you know what? That has to be a point of emphasis this year.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
And Portland making a change here. Collins is checked in. That misses, so he splits the free throws. And as the focal point offensively, reading the defense, so critical to have that split-second reaction and trying to figure out where their defense is going in such a short time frame. It's amazing.
Well, that's part of the magic trick because it's already figured out, right, through film. So when I watch a game, I know what their coverages are, right? So I know
you could figure out what, and because there's so many coverages. I mean, let's face it.
But they all kind of do the same thing. Right, so when you watch the game, if I'm preparing for the Bulls or preparing for whoever, I can look and see what their defensive packages are because they can't just throw something new in there, right? Because they've been doing this defense since training camp.
Right.
So you're generally going to see the same rotations. So now I can put guys on the floor and set up the pieces to take advantage of that rotation.
The shot by Lillard, wide open. That one off the back iron and out. Inside. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game. And he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
Lillard way outside. And another 3 for Portland.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And when you take a look at that shot chart, the amount of misses lately, really unbelievable.
Yeah, a lot of blanks there. Can't hit a thing. Has to be deflating.
And a moment now to see the numbers for McCollum. A very nice season for him last year. Last season put up about 21 points a game. 3 assists and 4 rebounds. And I think he's got to be pretty pleased with his output. And you know he's always looking to push himself.
Yeah, really solid numbers across the board here, Greg. I mean, he contributes in a multitude of ways for this club.
Yeah, and Rondo just working the ball around there. He loves finding his teammates when they're open in the sweet spots.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. McCollum kicks to Collins. Lillard. Again, the miss by Lillard.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Not much else you can do there. I mean, that's what you want. Too bad they weren't able to finish it off.
McCollum outside. The pass to Collins. And here is Turner. Collins, a screen on James. Turner inside, working on James. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. Kobe, a lot of guys would keep written notebooks on team styles, individual players. Some do it mentally. What did you do?
I used to do that too at the start, and then I started kind of looking at the lineage of coaches and started figuring out that most of them come from the same coaching pedigree. Therefore, the defensive packages are pretty much the same.
So you studied coaches.
Well, yeah, because the defensive schematics are all the same. Like, if you look around now, how many Popovich disciples do you have?
A lot.
Right, so you're essentially playing against the same defensive strategy that you would see against a Popovich team. The same offensive philosophy that you would see from a Popovich team. Right? So it's all consistent. It's all there.
The first one falls. All free throws good from Turner.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Outside Rondo. McGee a screen. Ingram against Collins. McGee trying to break free. And it's Ingram missing.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Los Angeles. Josh Hart comes in for LeBron. Collins kicks to Turner. Lillard dishes to Aminu. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Yeah, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man, puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball.
Rondo passes to Kuzma. The shot will not fall. And it's Portland the other way. Three-pointer, Lillard. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And they say the capacity for work is one of the great indicators for an NBA prospect. That motivation. Kobe, I can't believe you had a lot of trouble being motivated, knowing the way you are, the way you're wired.
Well, you just got to find what makes you tick. Right? And sometimes it's harder for players to look internally and figure out what that is. And so as coaches or teachers or parents, it's our responsibility to find what that is in our children or players or students and bring it out of them.
Well said. Kuzma kicks to Hart. Here's Ingram. Aminu grabs the miss.
Obviously, it would go a long way if he's making his shots. Right now, they're behind, and they certainly could use his help.
And a wide open look for McCollum. They get it back.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Hart, no good.
Well, he mistimed it just a skosh. Don't think the defense really had an impact. I think he just flat out missed it.
Wasted no time on that one. And 12 points for Damian Lillard.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And with the Tide running against them, needs to talk it over with his guys.
You're exactly right. Halting the other team's run momentarily. Let's see what he comes up with now, Greg.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Beasley's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And Stevenson comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Ball subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Portland also making some changes. Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Aminu. Reese Harkless comes in for Turner. And Curry subbed in for C.J. McCollum.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
The shot by Curry, no good. Lakers trail by 13. Here's Ball. Good on the baseline, Jay.
And we've documented it. Ball has a hitch in his giddy-up on that shot. But it works. I mean, it's all about release and follow-through and confidence and repetition. And if he has room, then he'll make you pay.
Leonard dishes to Lillard. A three-pointer off the mark. L.A. is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. And a look now at the 4 areas where shots can come from. The paint, mid-range, and shots from deep, all broken down for the Lakers.
And clearly, this is a squad that makes its living in the paint. Very few teams are as determined to get the ball inside as much as they are. They aren't going to settle for jump shots. They're going to continue to pound it down low.
Passes it to Ball. Beasley kicks to Hart. Lakers working the ball around now. There's the pick. Fades back. Nice touch on the bank shot. Kuzma's got it back down to within single digits for the Lakers. Kobe, when you think of that rough and tumble style of the Pistons and the Knicks in the 80s versus this more wide open style, which style do you appreciate more, and which style was more difficult to play?
Well, personally, I always wanted to play in the 80s because of the defensive rules, the illegal defense rules, where you have to play man-to-man.
Yes.
You can't come in and 2-9 in the paint. There's no zone defenses.
Yeah.
You have to go mano-a-mano. Right, if you're going to double team,
challenge.
oh my gosh,
Love
come on
it,
now.
yeah.
You can't. People can't hide. Players can't hide. You know, it's a player out there that might not be a good defensive player or doesn't really want to play defense. He can hide. In the 80s, you can't do that.
No hiding.
No, there's no hiding. You're on an island.
The Trailblazers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
And he makes the first.
And you know, for Curry, getting into the league has been a battle for Seth. I mean, he's more established and playing with more confidence now.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Jake Layman comes in for Zach Collins. And Stauskas subbed in for Lillard. And both free throws good for Curry. Here's Ball. 5 points in the game. Pass to Kuzma. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Kyle Kuzma is a guy who burst on the scene during his rookie year and is a fun player to watch. He's a guy that really has an outstanding all-around game.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Kuzma. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And Kobe, I know you'd spend a fair amount of time watching video and scouting your opponents. How would your film style change from regular season to say, the playoffs?
I had more time to prepare in the postseason, so I can watch more film and really focus on the entire package of the team that we're facing.
Not just the guy that's defending you?
No, not just the guy that's defending me.
All of it.
But all of it,
Right.
How do they play us defensively as a team? How do they play us individually? How do we need to play them as a team? How do we need to play them individually? You start looking at kind of the grand scheme of things. In a regular season, most of these film sessions, for me at least anyway, took place on the plane. Right, in between games. So when I get to the hotel, I can rest generally.
Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. The Lakers second.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
And the first one drops. He doesn't get the second one.
You just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
It's one of the things coaches like least is giving away points. I mean, they've been a step late. They've been caught reaching. They've got to tighten things up at the defensive end.
And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
Vitally important. I mean, if you relax for a second, you're cooked. You're toast. They learned that lesson there.
Beasley trying to break free. Kuzma, that's good. Kuzma's got 6.
Kuzma excellent at using his height and touch to perfection. Very confident player.
And Curry, here we go. Can't cash in from close range. Lakers trail by 7. Stevenson passes to Beasley. No good there. Great D that time from Leonard. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Harkless kicks to Curry. There's the pick. 6 to shoot. And the shot is long.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Agree with you there, partner, because that screen really freed him up nicely, and that's a shot. And if you're a pro, you need to make that one.
And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defensive mindset clearly focused on clamping down on LeBron James, and their game plan is working. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. LeBron James is the all-time leader in playoff field goals made, and he had this to say about his ability to nail clutch shots.
I always feel like I got it. I always feel like I got it in the clutch, no matter what's going on throughout the course of a game. Even when you're struggling at times or you're not shooting the ball particularly well, I just feel like it's going in.
And Greg, that's the type of confidence you got to have.
The words of a leader. James has proven time and time again that he's dangerous in late game situations.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And from Portland, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
I mean, you saw it. That barrage of threes has them grooving here after one.
Rolling, absolutely rolling, flat out killing it from beyond the arc.
They've got Hart. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Lance Stevenson. Then there's Beasley, and it's Ball in at the point. That's the Laker 5. On its way from Curry for 2. The Lakers with the rebound. Stevenson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Ball, and the rejection by Curry.
It's huge whenever Seth Curry comes up with the block. I think it ignites the entire team.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Los Angeles. And Portland with a change here, too. Nurkic is checked in. Rob. Here's Stauskas. Oh, and the jam by Harkless.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Curry kicks to Nurkic. Nurkic setting the pick for Harkless. Lets a floater go, and it's good on the layup. Harkless has got 4 points this quarter.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, of course, there's no shortage of storylines in Los Angeles. Now, last season, some people thought that Lakers coach Luke Walton had lost his players, and the front office seemed slow to come to his defense. Now, Walton was a high-profile hire from Golden State in 2016, and you wonder if the Lakers will remain committed to their young coach if they can't start winning more regularly. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Here's Layman. He's guarded by Stevenson. Screen by Nurkic. Nurkic a screen on Stevenson. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And a moment here to check out some numbers for Nurkic. Last year, getting it done. 10th in blocks, and he did his share on the glass, battled his way into the top 15 in rebounds per game.
Great anticipation and timing. That's how he ended up a top 10 shot blocker. He misses the free throw. LeBron's checked in for Josh Hart. So he comes up empty, missing both. Lakers trail by 6. Down low. It's tipped. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Curry. L.A. has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Ball kicks to James. Pass to Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Boy, he makes it look so easy, doesn't he? Rising off the ground like that. Kuzma takes a lot of pride, not only in finishing with finesse, but power, too.
Here's Layman. James covering. Now the pass to Stauskas. Clock at 6. Nurkic a screen on Stevenson. Here's Stauskas. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Boy, they ran the offense well to get this look. Even though he missed it, I think they liked the shot.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Screen by Nurkic. There's a screen. A 3 from McCollum. Good on the three-point shot. McCollum's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And that's how you answer back.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, go right back at him. Show him you can shoot from outside all night long.
Passes to Kuzma. Kicks the ball. Kuzma sets a screen. Ball no good.
He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
Now here's Harkless. He's got 5. Pass to Nurkic. And here's McCollum for 3. Rebound the Lakers. Kuzma's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside and finished off by LeBron.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
And Ball slams it in.
Nice quickness displayed there by Ball. Lethal in the open floor. Actually, that's his best game, open court basketball. Tough matchup for the D.
To the inside, deflects the pass, stolen by McGee. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
For Los Angeles, they have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
2 shots.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
And really, even at this stage of his career, James just seems ageless. He continues to dominate night in and night out.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Ingram, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Caldwell Pope comes in for Lance Stevenson. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Lonzo Ball. And both free throws good for LeBron. Here's McCollum. He's got 8. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Los Angeles with another miss. Aminu, the pass to McCollum. Back to Aminu. Screen by Nurkic. LeBron against Aminu. McGee with the block. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
And Caldwell Pope drops them both. Trailblazers trail by 4. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the basket by McCollum.
He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his 3rd for the game, his 2nd in this quarter.
Rondo kicks to James. And Lillard is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Evan Turner, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Floats it up for James. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
Portland's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. McCollum against Caldwell Pope. McCollum outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 4 assists now tonight.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
The drive by James. He can't get that one, so the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Here's McCollum. The Trailblazers rebound. Inside, here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
The Lakers trail. Rondo kicks to LeBron. McGee up top. Outside Rondo. McGee sets the pick for Rondo. They get it again. The shot's good from McGee. McGee's got the game tied up here for the Lakers.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Turner with a screen for Lillard. Outside Turner. Lets it go with a three. Rebounded by the Lakers. Right side Rondo. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it's McGee with the jam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
McCollum, no good. The Lakers shooting around 40% from the floor here. Caldwell Pope passes to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Boy, that looks good whenever Ingram rises for the jam. Flushing it home in the face of the opposition. Poster.
And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Pass to Aminu. Now Collins. Three-pointer Lillard. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5-for-11 night.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
To the inside, Portland moving the ball around. It's McCollum on the wing. Offline with his three.
Boy, he's holding his team back. Really a hindrance. Can't make a thing. He's way off today.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
Yeah, and, you know, the game of basketball, as you well know, Greg and guys, is a game of runs. So their offense is starting to move in a positive direction now. Nice upswing here.
Ingram attacking. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
The Lakers have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And Portland making a change here. Leonard's checked in. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And a wide open look for James. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 5 assists in the game. Trailblazers trail by 9. Lillard with it. He's picked up by Rondo. There's the pick. McCollum against Caldwell Pope. Will it go? And it's finished off inside by McCollum. McCollum's got 16.
He's simply a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they'd be if he wasn't having this kind of quarter.
McCollum against Caldwell Pope. Here's James. Aminu grabs the miss. Aminu's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Trailblazers have taken 10 shots from the free throw line up to this point and made 6 of them. And the first one at the line is good. And the Lakers making a change here. Hart's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Lakers leading by 5. LeBron James on the wing. Turner covering. Turner with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Turner's got it.
And here are the numbers for Turner. Last season's performance for him averaged 8 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you look at those numbers, not bad, but guys, I think he can do better, and he knows it.
And he has high expectations for himself as well, guys, but he just hasn't delivered fully on his potential yet.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Evan Turner. Los Angeles leading by 3. James left side. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Man, you got to respect and appreciate how polished LeBron is inside. I mean, he really excels at creating opportunities for himself close to the rim.
Well, Kobe, I know you can't stay any longer, but I just want to say thank you on behalf of all of our fans watching and playing the game tonight. Always a pleasure to have you drop by our broadcast.
No, thank you for having me, man, and anytime.
There he is, the legendary Kobe Bryant. And you know, Clark, thinking back on Kobe's legacy to the Lakers and how great of an impact he had in that team, very few players have that kind of relationship with a franchise.
And you know, Kevin, with free agency, it's getting more and more rare for a player to spend their entire career with one team as Kobe did with the Lakers. I have a special place in my heart for those kind of guys, a one franchise superstar. And not to begrudge guys for going elsewhere and playing for multiple teams, but it does certainly make it a little more special when you see guys the ilk of Kobe play with only one team.
The Lakers have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good.
And, you know, you look at Brandon Ingram, and he made some big steps last year in his development. And it takes time. You've got to give young guys, I think, 4 to 6 years before you know how good they can be and who they're going to be. He took on more of the offensive load for the team and had some big-time games. I think he's learning to be the scorer that the team hoped he would be when they took him second overall.
There's 47 seconds left to play here in the half. Lillard against Ball. Aminu misses.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
On the wing, James. Turner covering. James, the pass to Kuzma. Leonard with the steal. Curry on the wing. Here's Lillard. Out of hand on it.
Ball size and timing really an asset when it comes to him blocking shots.
Kuzma can't get it to go.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
And, you know, that's not easy at all. When guys get this close to the bucket, it's tough to stop the basket.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Terry Stotts. Coach, it's a hard game so far. Going into the second half, what will you tell your team?
Just got to compete. You know, keep competing, trust each other, and make plays.
All right, Coach, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 14 points, 2 assists, and 6 rebounds. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, they made a concerted effort to get out on the fast break. Dunks, alley-oops, run the lanes at every opportunity, and it's wearing the defense down.
Looking at Portland, Shaq, your thoughts?
You know, they haven't shot the ball very well. Not nearly enough quality looks. Right now, this game could easily come down to shot selection and how they run their offense. They need to keep the ball moving and generate better looks.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. C.J. McCollum really making a difference here.
And through the first 2 quarters, he was dynamite from beyond.
Greg, simply spectacular. I mean, the defense just hasn't been able to find an answer for his outside shot.
The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. Trailblazers trail by 4. Here's who Terry Stotts is starting the second half with. At the 2, it's McCollum with Turner at the 3. Al-Farouq Amino is out there with Nurkic, and it's Lillard in at the 1. And finished off by Nurkic.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Lillard against Rondo. Here's LeBron, and it's good coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. 16 points for LeBron.
Could easily have been an and one there. James converting through the contact.
McCollum kicks to Aminu. No good with the triple.
Boy, he has been cold for a while now.
Yeah, he has been, and he's got to find his stroke because he's holding back his team as a result of his poor shooting.
Turner against James. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
And Evan Turner, the former number 2 pick out of Ohio State, you know, acts as a utility knife for this team. He can wear a lot of different hats. His versatility might be his best trait.
Two shots.
First free throw is good. And with Turner, as you mentioned, Greg, he can play both wing spots and does whatever you need from him on offense.
Well, you like what he's playing in the post and bullying small wings. Much better from that area of the floor than from outside. It also can act as a playmaker, very adept at running the pick and roll.
Both free throws good from Turner. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. LeBron passes to Rondo. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Neither did the defense.
Lillard against Rondo. McCollum with the screen on Rondo. Down low. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from McCollum.
If the keys to your offense are in Lillard's hands, you're going to be in pretty good shape. Check out how well he runs the pick and roll there. That's just a perfect way to play.
They get it again. Outside for Rondo. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Ingram passes to Rondo. McGee is screen on Lillard. Second chance shot. Great D that time from Nurkic. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And the basket by McCollum.
Guys, he's one of the main reasons this game is tied up. I mean, he's done his part to keep them in it.
Ingram kicks to Rondo. And there's the pass to James. Over Turner. Outside for Rondo. They set the screen. McGee a screen. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. McGee a screen. Clock at 6. A second chance effort. And the rebound by Nurkic. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. That gives them the lead. That's now 8 points for Evan Turner.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, Kyle Kuzma had a tough upbringing in Flint, Michigan. He said they had the recession, lead in the water. It was like an urban war zone. We probably moved 14 times before I was 16. Basketball was my key. And his drive to succeed in the NBA was born of a desire to escape that environment. Kevin?
A tremendous work ethic, David. Thank you. It's deflected.
In addition to being superb on offense, Ingram is also a ridiculously good defender. I mean, his long reach really allows him to come up with a good number of blocks.
Rondo passes to James. He kicks to McGee. Back to LeBron. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Aminu's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Turner passes to Nurkic. Now here's McCollum. Ball's knocked loose. McGee with the block. And now here's Rondo, the fast break opportunity. And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down to 1 in the bucket from Ingram.
I tell you, Rondo sees it all on the floor. He's got an ability to just cripple a defense with his passing.
And it's McCollum off the drive. Count it. McCollum's got 6 in the quarter.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Well, this is something that Kobe has said in the past with the Lakers organization. It is championship or bust.
Well, I think you need that type of culture and mentality to have a chance to win championships. I believe the Lakers have done a good job of maintaining that mentality throughout the years.
A floater. Not going to go that time. Some solid defense from Ingram. Here's McGee. A beautiful reverse layup. McGee's got 10 points. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Certain guys just make it look effortless. And Clark, I'm sure you would have a nice list of some of the smoother operators, smoothest scorers in the league now.
Yeah, there's only one guy at the top of it for me. I mean, I love a lot of guys, and there are a number of guys that put up big numbers. But when you talk about uniqueness, size, agility, touch, range, KD is where it stops.
Yeah.
I mean, there's just been nobody quite like him. George Gervin comes to mind because of a similar build, but the Iceman was 6'7", maybe 6'8". KD is pushing 7 feet tall and just a tad more athletic. I mean, I just don't know if we've got a more lethal, smoother scorer than him.
Beasley's checked in for the Lakers. Lance Stevenson comes in for Brandon Ingram. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Zach Collins checked in for Nurkic. Reese Harkless comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. Layman, he's checked in for Turner. And Stauskas subbed in for Lillard.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a three yet after the tremendous first half he had.
Here's LeBron. Count it. And it's a three-point Laker lead.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
And Michael Beasley picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Ball's checked in for the Lakers. Collins kicks to Layman. There's a screen by Collins. Fooled the D with the pass fake right there. And it's 7 points for Harkless.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Here's Beasley. Second shot opportunity. No good from LeBron.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Exactly. Can't play it any better than that, Greg.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going and you just want to keep it going.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
First one falls for him. And Los Angeles with some changes. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Michael Beasley. And it's Josh Hart in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And a switch here also for Portland. Curry's checked in. Harkless hits them both. LA's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Passes it to Hart. There's a good screen. Kicks to James. A fader. And it's Portland with the rebound. Collins has got 6 rebounds in the game. And stolen by LeBron. A finish. And James throws it down hard.
And there's no question that James is one of the best dunkers ever. A forceful finisher who loves showing off his athleticism.
And a great second look there. Another Unleash Chaos replay. Brought to you by the Under Armour Hover Havoc. Here's Stauskas. No good. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Down low, Harkless with the steal. Pass to Stauskas. He kicks it to Collins. Pass to Curry. Portland moving the ball around. Here's Stauskas. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And here is the shot chart as we see how things are going for McCollum.
And this is the kind of performance that everyone talks about seeing in person. The way he's attacked the defense with no hesitation. The tough shots he's taken and made, just a masterpiece. When he gets it going, he can put up some big numbers.
He's off on the first. Clark, you had a tremendous college career, excluding yourself. Give me the best NBA player from your alma mater.
Wow. I would probably lean towards Jerry Lucas as the best player coming out of Ohio State. And then you look at his pro career, it was pretty solid as well. I thought Herb Williams had a fantastic and long pro career. John Havlicek maybe would rise to the level of the best NBA player of the group that came out of Ohio State. Jim Jackson is another name. Evan Turner still playing. But I think John Havlicek probably in longevity, championships, Hall of Fame stature. I think he may be the best NBA bucket.
I'm going to put Clark Kellogg in there too.
Oh, I didn't play long enough. Didn't play long enough.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
I agree with you. Not a good shot, not good offense. They can get a much better look than that, but they're going to need to be patient to do so.
Collins against James. And the pass to Kuzma. Passes it to Hart. Back to Kuzma. Kicks it to Ball. Kuzma with the screen for Ball. Floats one up. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And you look at Lonzo Ball, and mostly his offense stands out. But you know what, Clark? He is a strong defensive player as well.
Yeah, he really is. I mean, he's got a nice combination, Kevin, of strength and length, which allows him to stay in front and disrupt opposing players. Really good instincts on and off the ball, which I think is why he's able to come up with blocks and steals from his position. I don't think he gets enough credit for how good he is at the defensive end.
No good on the free throw.
You know, you look at Ball's size and speed and confidence, very impressive. An exciting prospect who I think has an all-star future.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. Second free throw, no good.
Wasn't the easiest of rookie years last season for Lonzo Ball. Came in with a lot of hype and high expectations. Yet, you've got to keep big picture in mind. Overall, a solid start to his career, and he showed why he is viewed as such a promising prospect. Can't give up on this kid yet.
But they get it back. That one falls. Stevenson's got 5 points so far. Trailblazers trail by 3. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And Clark, of course, with Ball, so much attention is paid to him because of all these outside distractions.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he came in with a huge amount of scrutiny. Played at UCLA from California, highly touted. Quite impressive that he handled himself the way he did with that kind of media scrutiny. He's got the ability, though, I think, to be an outstanding playmaker as he develops in this league.
LeBron signing a 4-year deal with the Lakers. Greg, many speculated it might happen, but it was still a shock to many.
It makes sense from LeBron's standpoint. Son plays in L.A. for high school. LeBron has a lot of business interests as well. And also what's interesting is that when LeBron's contract ends, his son could potentially be coming into the NBA as a rookie. It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the league grows.
Curry dishes to Leonard. Now here's Harkless, guarded by Kuzma. Curry way outside. Good on the triple. He has 5.
And you know what? Sometimes you just can't stop Seth Curry. This guy is a solid scorer and a crafty one-on-one player.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And no doubt that the steal of the 2017 draft was Kyle Kuzma, taken 27th overall.
Hey, people get all hung up about where guys are drafted and how they end up playing either below or above their draft position. Hey, this thing is more art than science. We've seen it for decades. Guys fall, guys rise, and then production isn't commensurate with where they were drafted. Hey, more art than science. And Kuzma is a big-time baller. He just happened to be drafted later than he should have been.
And so he makes both from the line. And what a draft day steal for the Lakers, who were able to get Kyle Kuzma, who had been drafted 27th overall.
Yeah, Kuzma came into the league far more polished than anyone expected, and you have to credit the young man's hard work and how he was able to make such a big splash that rookie year. And with how hard he works, Kuzma is going to be an impactful player in this league for a long time.
Ball, no good. Trailblazers trail by 5. There's 1:17 left to play here in the third. Pass to Layman. They set the pick. He kicks to Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots the 3. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got 8 rebounds in this game.
I mean, his field goal percentage isn't good. He's not helping his team out there shooting this poorly.
Stauskas, the pass to Layman. Back to Stauskas. The baseline J. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. 8 feet away, and Kuzma puts it in. Kuzma's got 14 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Shooting 2.
That one is off. The Trailblazers making a switch here. He hits the second from the line. Lakers leading by 6. Now LeBron, 25 points in the game. Kuzma with a screen on Leonard. Ball from outside, off the mark. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. Right back after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. The Lakers in the lead. They've got LeBron James. Hart is out there with Lonzo Ball. Then it's Ingram. And it's Kuzma in at the 5, home in the paint. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
And James makes scoring look so effortless. Once he kicks it into gear, there's not much you can do to stop it.
And Lillard kicks to Turner. Pass to Nurkic. Lillard outside. Misses the 3.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Ball against Lillard. Kuzma with a screen on Aminu. 5 to shoot. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. Again, the Lakers.
So easy to see just how dangerous Ingram is in the pick and roll. I mean, his size, long arms, shooting, ball handling. The defense is in trouble when he's pick and rolling.
Nurkic dishes to Curry. Ball against Lillard. There's the pass to Nurkic. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got 9 rebounds now tonight. 3-pointer. And the rebound by Nurkic. Trailblazers trail by 10.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Lillard, the pass to Turner. Back to Lillard. with some arc. Aminu misses.
Kevin, I like the defense there. I mean, they didn't make that easy, and he definitely seemed intimidated by the defenders.
And Greg, what else is there to say about LeBron, one of the best to ever play the game?
I mean, he's been the face of the league for so long, and he's done a tremendous justice to that title. Has always played with so many expectations and really has met every single one of them. It's a once-in-a-lifetime chance to see a guy like LeBron in the NBA, and he's truly been a generational talent.
And the first one drops.
Yeah, impressed with the work ethic of Ball. You can see a desire to want to be great, and he's going to continue to work on improving those weaknesses.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. JaVale McGee's checked in for Kyle Kuzma, and it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Hart. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
And I love how his teammates have stepped up for him. He's struggling, but they're ramping it up and getting it done this quarter.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
And that one hits back iron. Lakers leading by 9. Ingram kicks to James. Lillard against Ball. Shoots over Turner. And James with the basket on the assist by Ball. That's 29 points for LeBron.
And when Ball has the ball, it's in good hands. He can run the offense, no doubt.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
The former Blue Devil, Brandon Ingram, was taken 2nd overall back in 2016, was deemed as untouchable by his front office as they rebuilt the roster. He's a big part of what the Lakers want to do over the next few years.
Rajon Rondo is checked in for Lonzo Ball. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Terry Stotts just went over his game plan with his team. He said, "Do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back." Guys.
Thank you, David.
And at 6'9", Ingram is constantly on the prowl for these dunks. An incredible athlete who just finishes with ease near the hoop.
And it was Magic Johnson, Greg, who said Ingram is untouchable. Also feels Ingram can be an elite scorer.
Yeah, I mean, Ingram certainly has the makeup and skills to be a first option on offense. And when he heard of how highly Magic thought of him, it made Ingram want to work even harder. You can certainly see the huge leaps he's made as a scorer since Magic kind of gave him that vote of confidence.
Lakers leading by 8. Inside. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And last season, not a beat missed for KCP. Even after switching teams, he played his same brand of defense. Unfortunately, the lack of bite shooting the ball stayed the same as well. That's an area he's got to improve.
And that one falls for Ingram. And Clark, for KCP, you play him for the defense and just hope he helps you out on the offensive side in some way.
Well, you know, he's never been an efficient scorer, Kevin, but you don't need him to be. I mean, the steals are always going to be there, and he's a nuisance on that end of the floor and can guard just about any perimeter position. He's also improved his rebounding, which allows him to help in a lot of ways. So this guy defensively on the glass, he's a winner and a keeper.
Rondo against Lillard. Screen by Nurkic. Nurkic, a screen on Caldwell-Pope. Off the screen, McCollum, and he nails the jumper. McCollum's got 10 points in just the second half.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Trailblazers trail by 8. Aminu. The Lakers with the rebound. Ingram's got his 3rd rebound on the night. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Turner.
And there's no denying that Rondo is a wizard with the ball, exceptional at exploiting holes in the defense.
The first free throw is good. He doesn't get the second one. And for Jusuf Nurkic, you see the flashes of how dominant he can be in every game.
I mean, the potential is there, and he is working hard to find that consistency. I do believe he's noticeably better when he plays with an edge. He's more in tune with what's going on. You almost want to rile him up or do something to tick him off before every game to get the best out of him.
And here are the Trailblazers now. Lakers leading by 9. Rondo kicks to Caldwell Pope. He's looking for LeBron and finds it. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Here's the screen. He took good advantage of that screen. And that's 18 points for Damian Lillard.
And you can see the play calling this half. Another one from distance.
Well, they're dialed in, locked and loaded from outside the arc. It's all about the triple so far.
Ingram passes to Caldwell Pope. LeBron kicks to Caldwell Pope. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
Yeah, defenses beware. You have to close out hard on KCP and disrupt his rhythm.
Pass to McCollum. Here's Aminu. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Caldwell Pope's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
And Caldwell Pope, the Georgia product, when he's on the floor, it's for his defense. Can give you a handful of points, but what he takes away with defense is far more significant. One of the better perimeter defenders since entering the league.
The first one falls. And with Caldwell Pope and his defense, he can guard any type of perimeter player.
Yeah, I mean, has the long arms to bother small forwards and fast feet to stay with point guards. Really gives the lineup a lot of options in terms of matchups when he's on the floor. Great instincts on defense, and is very hard to shake as he'll hound you through screens.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Clark, when you were playing to complement your inside game, you had that wonderful mid-range jumper, but more and more, players are going away from it.
I think it's all driven by analytics, Kevin. I mean, everything is about the three-point shot, efficiency of your possessions, go for 3 when you can or get it to the rim. And that makes sense from a mathematical standpoint. From a game standpoint, though, if a quality shot is a mid-range shot for a good shooter, I think you should take them all the time. I mean, that would just be my posture. So I differ with the analytics. I understand what they say. But if I was coaching, guys get a good mid-range jumper from a quality shooter, we're shooting it every time.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
James against Turner. LeBron can't get it to go.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Textbook defense all around. Nice job at contesting the shot without fouling, and that's how you do it. Well done.
McCollum against Caldwell Pope. 6 to shoot. McGee dishes to Caldwell Pope. From deep three-point range. Good work defensively by Turner.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Here's McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
I would agree. Rondo kicks to Caldwell Pope. Knocks it loose. And now Lillard pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Lays it in off the breakaway. Lillard's got 20.
Boy, you have to respect the quickness of Lillard now because he's excellent at using his hands to complement those quick feet to come up with steals.
Nurkic with the steal. And Lillard gets double-teamed. Nurkic can't hit. Lakers leading by 7. Pulls from the top of the key. And Ingram the bucket on the assist by Caldwell Pope. Caldwell Pope's got his 3rd assist on the night. Portland's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. Three-pointer Lillard drains it from beyond the arc. Lillard's got 8 here in the quarter.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
And the Lakers call time here.
Yeah, just hitting the reset button, a chance to kind of talk some things over.
Yeah, recalibration time with the timeout call there.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
McCollum against Caldwell Pope. Lakers passing it around. There's a screen. Kicks it to LeBron. And he uses the glass on the layup. LeBron's got 35 in the game.
He's been turned up this quarter, showing a lot of confidence and sinking a lot of his shots.
McCollum outside. Nurkic setting the pick for McCollum, and it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Here's Turner.
I'm not seeing the same energy level in their rebounding as we did in that first half. They had been coming away with a lot of second chance opportunities. Not so much since the break.
To the inside. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Aminu. James kicks to Rondo. There's a good screen. Pass to Ingram. Over Aminu. Tries again, and the layup good by McGee. McGee's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Lillard against Rondo. The shot. And he overshot that one, missing.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
I agree with you. Not a good shot, not good offense. They can get a much better look than that, but they're going to need to be patient to do so.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
And it's McGee with the jam.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Trailblazers trail by 12. McCollum right side. Portland again missing. LA has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. It's stolen by Aminu. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter. It's stolen by Rondo.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Los Angeles.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for LeBron.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
And the dunk by James.
And how much longer are they going to keep that foot on the accelerator?
As long as required, Greg. I mean, you can tell they want to put this thing to bed.
And here's McCollum for 3. That one doesn't drop. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Rondo passes to LeBron. First free throw is good. And both free throws good for LeBron. And here is Curry. He kicks to Collins. To stop the drought. Unable to get that one. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, were you satisfied with the team's performance tonight?
We got a very good team, but in order for us to continue to improve, we have to go out and we have to defend, we have to play for one another, and we have to be selfless. You know, it's not about the individual, it's about the team, and if we all give in to what the team needs to do to be better, then we'll be okay.
It is a work in progress, LeBron. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. So long.